morning, everyone. Please write the day and date today. Today is 28th of January, 2021. So, Teacher Irish have here our lesson for today. So, it's about Zodiac constellation. So, that is the title of our lesson, the Zodiac constellation. So last time we talked about some constellation or star patterns. So we have there the Orion, Crux, the Ursa Major. We also have Cassiopeia, Lyra, and then the asterism like the Big Dipper, Small Dipper, and then the Southern Cross. Okay, as for today, we're going to learn more zodiac constellation, more star pattern or more constellation, which is what they call as the zodiac. Okay, so let's look what are zodiac. Okay, so I have here the definition of zodiac, which I just got from the book. So it says zodiac is another family of constellations. So similar to the star patterns or constellations that we have studied last time. So this one is, they call it as a family because it's a group of constellation that appeared in the night sky for a certain period of time. So the word zodiac, so let's look here. The word zodiac actually is derived from the word zodiacus, which is a Latin word. So the meaning of this word in Latin is the circle or cycle of little animals. So you take down note. So zodiac is a Latin word meaning the cycle or circle of little animals. So later we will look why they call it as the cycle or circle of little animals. So write down in your paper. Zodiac is another family of constellation. So the English word zodiac actually comes from a Latin word which is zodiacus. So this means the cycle or circle of little animals. Okay, so you can just go back for the definition later. To try to post this video in our Google site. Okay, so let's continue. Zodiac constellation are actually divided into 12. So there are 12 zodiac constellation or star patterns. So these constellations are the Aries, Taurus. You can just read the slide presentation. So we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, the constellation Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So for today, we will just study about the star formation, the name of this constellation, and their English translation. So mostly it's about vocabulary. So just vocabulary for today. So 12 zodiac constellation. So you look carefully, huh? So last time, Teacher Irish gave like 5 constellation and then several asterism. So for today, we're going to have 12 zodiac constellation. So their name, their star patterns of each constellation, and their English translation. So even though these pictures are cute, but that's not our lesson, huh? So our topic is actually this part. Okay, so we're going to study about the star patterns of each zodiac constellation. Okay, so you can look there. You can also find this star pattern in your textbook. So this is the time that you can use your textbook. So in your textbook, kindly open it. So the zodiac constellation can be found on page 108. 108. So you open your book and look for the star pattern. So you also have this copy in your textbook. So page 108. So those who just come to our class, please prepare your pen and paper. So if you have your textbook, you also prepare it with you. So today we are talking about another family of constellation, which is the Zodiac constellation. Okay, so later you can continue writing there. Okay, so let's study each star pattern. Okay, so there are 12 zodiacal constellations or 12 zodiac constellations. Each of them can be seen at a particular month of a year. So each zodiac constellation or each star pattern can be seen in the night sky, can be visibly seen in the night sky in a certain period of time or a certain month of the year. So they divided it into months of the year. So we know that there are 12 months in a year, but then each zodiac constellation doesn't appear exactly on the first day of each month. So it's not like January 1st and then you will see this constellation. So it's not like that. So the appearance of each constellation, of each zodiac constellation happens on the first day that the sun appears in front of each constellation. So Teacher Irish will give you the details about these dates later. So you can write it in your notebook. Okay, so again, the constellation, the zodiac constellation is visibly seen in the night sky in a particular month of a year based from the position of the sun and the earth. So they will count it from the first day that the sun appears in front of that constellation or in front of that zodiac. So we know that the earth is moving around its axis as well as moving around the sun. So there will be times that when we look up in the sky, we cannot see a certain constellation. So we can only see a zodiac constellation at a particular month of a year. So we will look at what are the dates that we can see each star pattern or each constellation. Okay, so Teacher Irish have here the list. So you can look and copy in your paper, or you can just screenshot this one. So the signs of the zodiac divided into 12 months. So the first one, so we have there Aries, the ram. So Aries, the ram, appears in the night sky around 21st of March. So March 21 is the time that the constellation Aries first appears in the night sky. So that's the time that the sun enters this constellation. Okay, the second one, we have Taurus or the bull. So this constellation appears around April 20 in the night sky. So mostly around summer. So that's the time that they can see this constellation. And then we have Gemini, the twins. So it appears May 21st. And then Cancer, the crab, which appears around 22nd of June. Leo, the lion, so July 23rd. And then we have Virgo, the virgin, August 23. Libra, the balance or the measuring balance. So that is around September 23. And then Scorpio, the scorpion, so which appeared in the sky around October 24. And then Sagittarius, the archer. So we have it November 22. And then Capricorn, the goat. So it appeared in the sky December 22. And then Aquarius, the water bearer. So this is around January 20. And Pisces, the fish. So it appeared in the sky around February 19. So that's the time that the sun enters this constellation. Okay, so you can just screenshot this page, or you can take a picture of this page or of this slide so that it will be easy for you to copy. Okay, so make sure that you have a copy of this in your paper or in your science notebook. So these are the 12 zodiac constellation and their division for each month of the year at the time the sun first appears in front of this constellation. So we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, make sure you're writing down the dates that each constellation appeared in the night sky. So that is the time that the constellation first appeared in the sky. So the time that the sun appears in front of it. If they cannot write fast, you can just screenshot this slide, or you can take a photo of this slide, so it will be easy for you. Okay, so we're going to continue now. Okay, so I would like to clarify some concept about constellation and star pattern with regards to zodiac. So I have here two words, so you may include this with your vocabulary. The word astronomy and the word astrology. Okay, so you write down on your paper, astronomy and astrology. So most of the time, people get confused about the word astronomy, the proper use of astronomy, and the proper use of the word astrology. So let's differentiate the two. So when we are talking about astronomy and astrology, so please take note and listen carefully. Astronomy is the study of celestial objects. So this includes the stars, the planet, and everything in the space. So that comprises the whole universe. So astronomy is the study of celestial objects, while astrology, on the other hand, is the study of movement and position of celestial objects and their supposed influence on the life of human beings. So for this one, astrology study the movement or the pattern of the object in the sky and then relate it to what is happening to them. So the influence on the life of human being. So it's like they were telling the future of the person based from the position of this object in the sky. Okay, so another, astronomy is a branch of science. So it is a branch of science that undergoes several studies and researches. So astronomy is a branch of science that focuses on the study of heavenly object or object in the sky, while astrology is considered a pseudoscience. It means that it is a way of studying or learning one's character based from a scientific study. It's like, it's not a real science. It's not a real study of science, but because they are using science to predict or to identify the future of the person or what's happening to the person. So at the time they call it a pseudoscience. Yes, Aim, do you have a question? Aim, just a moment here.
No, I don't have a question.
I thought you have a question. Okay. Okay, let's continue. So astronomer, so please take note. Astronomer refers to the scientists who study astronomy. Again, astronomer refers to scientists who study astronomy. Astronomer refers to the scientists who study astronomy. Okay, and then astrologers are the people who uses astrology to predict the future events. Astrologers are people who use astrology to predict future events. Okay, so if you're still confused, what's the difference of astronomy and astrology? So you can just look at this clip art. Okay, so astronomy is the study of the object in the sky. So the people who study astronomy is called the astronomer. So they are the scientists who mastered the movement of the object in the sky. So this is an astronomer. While an astrologers, okay, so they are the one who predict what will happen to you in the future. Okay, so they will predict your future. They will predict your character, personality based from the movement of the object in the sky. So that is the difference between astronomy and astrology. And for today, we are going to study about astronomy. Our focus is mostly on the concept of astronomy. So Teacher Irish will not give you about, oh, what's your personality based on your zodiac, or what kind of person you are based from your zodiac sign. So Teacher Irish will not give like that. Okay, so we will just focus on the study of the heavenly object, or the stars, and then the skies, and then the object in the sky. Okay, so focus with that, huh? Grade 5. So our lesson is about astronomy. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so let's start with the first constellation. Okay, so the first constellation, so just write the English translation. So they call it Aries. So the English translation of Aries is the ram. So it looks like this one. So that is a ram. Okay, but sometimes you cannot see the one in your book. So that is the complete star formation. So that is the complete star formation. But nowadays, since a lot of lights everywhere, so when we look up in the sky, some stars we cannot easily see them anymore. So Aries appears to be just like a straight line or a crooked line. Okay, because some of its stars cannot be seen anymore. So because our environment is very bright. So, but then that is Aries the ram. Okay, the next one, we have Taurus, or the bull. So Taurus, the bull, or the cow. Okay, Taurus, the bull, okay, look like or appears in the sky like this one. Okay, it looks like not the same, right? But actually, okay, Taurus, the bull, in the sky, it's only the head as well as the horn and then the front legs. So that's the only part that can be seen with Taurus, the bull. Okay, so we have Aries the ram, and then we have Taurus the bull. Okay, and then the third zodiac, we have Gemini the twin. So you write the English translation on your paper, or you can also write it in your book. So you can write it beside the name of the constellation. So Aries the ram, and then Taurus the bull, and then Gemini the twin. So you can write the English translation of each. Okay, so let's continue. The next one is Cancer, the crab. Cancer, the crab. Okay, so that is Cancer, the crab. So the body of the crab, and then its front legs. Okay, that is Cancer, the crab. Okay, the next one we have Leo, the lion. Leo, the lion. So when you hear the word Leo, so that means the lion. Okay, so that is another zodiac constellation, Leo the lion. Okay, next we have Virgo, the virgin. So when we say virgin, it means a young lady, a young girl. So that is Virgo. So Virgo the virgin. So please write the translation in your book. Next, we have Libra, the balance. Okay, so that's how it looks like in the sky. So Libra, the balance. Okay, next we have Scorpio, the scorpion. Okay, Scorpio, the scorpion. So with its leg and a very long body up to its tail. So Scorpio, the scorpion. Okay, next we have Sagittarius, the archer. Sagittarius, the archer. Okay, so that is another zodiac constellation. Sagittarius, the archer. Okay, next we have Capricorn, the goat. Now, the word Capricorn during the ancient time refers to a creature in the mythology, a Greek mythology. So it's a creature wherein half of its body look like the goat, and then half of the other half of the body, the other body is the body of the fish. So that is Capricorn. So half of the body is the goat and half of it is of the fish. So Capricorn, the goat. And then we have Aquarius. So Aquarius or the water bearer. So it's a jar with water flowing out of it. So they call that as the water bearer. So Aquarius. And then the next one, so this is the last. So we have Pisces, the fish. Pisces, the fish. So these are the zodiac constellation. Pisces, the fish. Okay. Erase this line, please. Okay. So remember the 12 zodiac constellation: Aries, the ram; Taurus, the bull; Gemini, the twin; Cancer, the crab; Leo, the lion; Virgo, the virgin; Libra, the balance; Scorpio, scorpion; Sagittarius, the archer; Capricorn, the goat; Aquarius, the water bearer; and last, Pisces, the fish. Okay, so just try to remember the name of this 12 zodiac constellation, their English translation, so the picture, the star patterns of each zodiac constellation, and then by Friday, I will be meeting you again for a short test. Okay, so be ready for a short test. Teacher Irish will give a short test about the 12 zodiac constellation. Okay, so make sure you will study this 12 zodiac constellation. Again, study the star patterns of the 12 zodiac constellation, the name of the 12 zodiac constellation, and then its English translation. Okay, so focus with those things. So the star patterns, the name of the constellation, and then the English translation of each. Okay, do you understand? Okay. Now, so our presentation is finished. You can unmute your microphone. Do you have any question, grade 5?
No.
No. What?
No.
Don't have any question?
No question.
Okay.
No question.
Okay. It's very fast, right? So, I will be seeing you on Friday for class.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so that's all. Bye-bye. Yes.
Bye for today. Bye.
ออกคนสุดท้าย
คนสุดท้ายได้อีกแล้วเหรอ
เราจะออกคนสุดท้าย
Yes, you can go out now.